does bring me back to the Rotary competition. I actually happened to be, Stan, you'll relate to this, I was new in Rotary, frankly, when this competition was starting, and there were 41 nonprofits that presented incredible proposals. It was very difficult to even winnow that down to less than 41. Well, it went from 41 to 20-something down to 7, I forget, anyway, 4. 4 made it to the final presentation in front of 700 Rotarians, and then it was an individual confidential vote by each member of Rotary, and competing with incredibly important and significant other projects. But I was never so proud as when I was sitting in that Rotary room and watching Ruth Ann and George be the evangelists and the sellers who captured the hearts of those Rotarians and led to Family Services of King County being awarded that centennial grant. So here's a little bit of rendition. George Reynolds, standing next to Ruth Ann in front of this crowd at the Westin Hotel, we're going to present our case. And I knew Ruth Ann had actually gone with a coach and done videotaped media training and all
like
that
20.
stuff.
20.
Really?
It was like 20. They put a syrup.
Oh, okay. But anyway, so she was the closer, but George was the let's get the hearts opened here, in addition to the wallets. And George shared his own personal experience of growing up as a child when he had, and he connected his own childhood moving every year. Don't remember whether you were part of a military family, George, or not, but anyway, had a lot of experiences that wouldn't lead to a young child having a sense of roots and location. And he felt a connection immediately when Bevette, you're in the room here too, and there you go, our steward of Morning Song for all these years. George shared his experience of having gone on a tour of Morning Song and felt an immediate connection in his soul and gut with some of his experiences growing up and those little kids, and the great sense of hope and possibility that they were being given as a result of the therapeutic services that Family Services offered. So he told that in a compelling and incredibly potent fashion. It moved people, I can tell you, in that Rotary room, and then Ruth Ann, as the close of the call to action, was just an amazing moment in time. So, but again, I have so many memories of George at board meetings with Steve Schwartz, with Jan Hendrickson, who took on the finance chairmanship when this organization was spiraling, and oh my God, all the memories that I see in this room, and the great river of life that has now our successors carrying this organization further than any of us ever thought. But one of the bedrocks of this organization has been for many, many years, and will continue to be, George Reynolds. So would you please join me in recognizing George as truly in the spirit of the founders of this organization. George, please come to the podium.
Family Services has had a special place in my heart for many years. As I thought about this for the last couple of weeks, I've been thinking, why do we do this? Why are we all here? Board members, staff, people that support this organization. Why do we do this? We do it because it's good, right? But it's more than that. For me, Mark, you'll appreciate this, because I'll talk about television. My work life, I am a banker, I work in finance. It's like the black and white picture. Now, surrounding that is my family that adds color. They really are the core to me. The Family Services is the three-dimensional piece that gives me a sense of who I am. It helps define me. Giving is what helps define people. That's why we do it. I think that's why staff people work in the organization. I think it's why people volunteer and give it themselves. I think it's why I was impassioned on the day of that Rotary presentation. because it has defined me. The other thing I want to say is that I'm really thankful for the opportunity that I was given. And I have to say, over the 10 years or so that I was engaged in the board, I saw probably 70 different board members who were involved. And the reason that we've been so successful is because of Ruth Ann. I want to thank her for giving me the opportunity to serve. Never in my professional career have I been given as much opportunity as here. And it's really been special the whole time. And it's because Ruth Ann has kept the board members, kept the community, kept our staff members engaged and directed so that they really were able to give as much as they could. Now, I will say this about myself. People I know think I was the overachieving board member. I never, ever felt that I gave as much as I could or as much as I should. But I always gave as much as felt good. So, thank you for all that you do. And I just, thank you.